Hello and welcome to Club 6 episode 34 of Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got both legs of our AFC Champions League quarter-final tie against Kashima Antlers. We'll be at home in the first leg. I'll then play Cerezo Osaka at home in J1 League off camera and bring you back for the second leg against Kashima Antlers when we'll be away from home. So let's get straight into it, and the team for the home leg is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the home leg, and it is Đurđević in goal, back four of Chano, Barbosa, Kawasi and Okamura, Richards behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield, Ugachukwu on the left, Taguchi on the right and Ihor Hladki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to emphasise the fact we're favourites and they should be left in no doubt as to why. I'll pump the fists and agree with him, and let's get out into the tunnel. You failed to beat Kashima Antlers in the last 4 outings. Are you confident of being able to win the hoodoo on Wednesday? Absolutely no reason we can't do it. So let's get out there and prove that. And we are underway. As always, first 10 minutes, we'll see how things go. Unless anything dramatic happens, I won't make any kind of intervention. First highlight is ours, and we've managed to score from it as well. Sostheni Kawasi with the header from the corner, and it is Nagoya Grampus 1, Kashima Antlers 0. We've only played 3 minutes. And it's a great start, but can we build on it? So awaiting the next highlight, I will encourage the boys and hopefully we can get another highlight. We have Chano with the throw in into Uno. Chano plays it backwards, but it's behind Richards, and our opponents are in our half now. Watanabe crosses it in, the shot hits the crossbar, and Watanabe gets the cross in, it's headed away, and Taguchi is brought down by Watanabe, and the highlight comes to an end. Now, Okamura finds Richards, Taguchi back to Kawasi, Okamura forward to Taguchi, Richards back to Kawasi, Richards again, plays it into Uno, out to Ugachukwu, who slides it into Ihor Hladki. He finds the back of the net, and it is Nagoya Grampus 2, Kashima Antlers 0. So we've got a good start, and we've managed to build on it. Now, Ito with the free kick for our opponents. Now, Akamoto to Hino, Ito to Hino. Ball over the top is cut out by Kawasi, headed back to Barbosa. Uno to Richards, plays it out to the right for Taguchi, who takes a couple of touches, gets his cross in, and Fumiya Suzuki finds the back of the net, and with 25 minutes gone, it is Nagoya Grampus 3, Kashima Antlers 0. So we've got a really, really healthy lead, and it is absolutely in the palm of our hands at this stage. We just need to be sensible. Ugachukwu with a corner, and the header is straight at Sung Hyun in goal. But now we've got a free kick which Uno will take. So it's going to be a left-footed attempt. Can he hit the target? Not quite. He's hit the crossbar. It's cleared away. And we've given away a free kick. Uno, has he been booked for that? No, I don't think he has. He hasn't. And we're going to go in at half-time with a 3-0 lead. As there is the half-time whistle. It is 3-0 at the break. So everything's gone according to plan. Keep going, lads. And any subs needed? Yeah, we need to take our right back Okamura off. and bring on Shugio. I'm also going to take off Kuwasi and bring on Hirao. I'll move Chano into the centre-back position. And I'm also going to take Ugachukwu off and bring on Uyama. And that will do. We'll go into the second half. And hopefully we can get an even healthier lead to take into the second leg. I am also going to take Taguchi off as well. And we'll bring on Kobayashi on the right. And we've got an hour gone, 3-0 still. Uno is absolutely shattered. So I'll bring on Azeki. It doesn't really matter whether I go with Azeki or the other central midfielder on the bench. I could have equally chosen either one. We're into the last 10 minutes. Now Đurđević with the goal kick finds Hirao into Azeki. Uyama onto Kladki, who's drifted out to the left. Plays it infield. Uyama back to Richards. Suzuki to Azeki. And he puts the ball in the back of the net. And it is Nagoya Grampus 4, Kashima Antlers 0. Surely there's no way back for Kashima Antlers from this. And we are 5 minutes or so from time. One more highlight. Shugio with a throw-in finds Suzuki. Shugio's cross. And Ihor Hladki makes it 5. Nagoya Grampus 5, Kashima Antlers 0. And this should be all over as a contest. And the first leg is over. Nagoya Grampus 5, Kashima Antlers 0. I'll be back with the second leg in just a moment. Okay, well, following that first leg mauling of Kashima Antlers, we managed a 1-0 win in the league against Cerezo Osaka. So now it's time for the second leg of our Champions League tie. And the team for this one, Đurđević in goal, back four, Chano, Barbosa, Kuwasi and Okamura. Asanuma behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield. Ugachukwu on the left, Taguchi on the right and Ihor Hladki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager wants me to warn against the evils of complacency. I'm not going to. We won 5-0 in the first leg. I'm going to point the finger, tell them I expect a win. And let's go into the tunnel. Come face to face with your old team today. Are you excited about the chance to put one over on them? Not really. I just want the win. Today isn't about me. We'll go with that. In the first leg, you surprised some people by winning 5-0. How will this influence the mood in the Nagoya Grampus camp ahead of this game? First leg was a boost to morale, and we're going to carry that confidence into this match. How do you approach the match with both teams in good form? Big challenge, but hopefully one we're up for. And let's go. So we've got the 5-0 lead from the first leg. So there should be absolutely no doubt that we're going to go through. But we want to win the second leg as well. But just after the 10-minute mark, first highlight is one for ourselves. Suzuki to Watanabe. In fact, it is not. It is our opponents who are on the attack. Caught out by the colour of the kit, to be honest. And the highlight comes to an end. We get away with that one. And Kashima Antlers have started the better of the two sides by a distance. So I'm going to demand more. And hopefully we can put this right. Kuwasi isn't playing well and has picked up a yellow card. So he's definitely going to come off at half time. And we're going to demand more again. 33 gone. Still 0-0. We have now had slightly the better of it, but it is a really poor first half from both sides. And at half time, it is going to be Kashima Antlers 0, Nagoya Grampus 0. So let's go in the dressing room. Not happy, and we're going to need to make changes. So we're going to take off Asanuma because he's tiring and on a yellow card, and we'll bring on Kageyama, and we'll take off the right back Okamura and bring on Shugio, and I'm also going to take off the tiring Ugachukwu as well and bring on Tosh Pilatov to give him a taste of continental football. That will do for half time. So hopefully we can start the second half a little bit more enthusiastically than we started the first. I am going to demand more. And we await the first highlight. I think I prevented one by making the sub. Tosh Pilatov with our corner, headed away. Kawano heads it clear to Gucci, and the shot is just wide from Barbosa, and the highlight comes to an end. And I think I am going to have to take Chano off and bring on Hirao, as the header goes just over from our opponents. It remains 0-0 with an hour gone. And that will do us fine, but I would like to win the second leg if at all possible. As now Tosh Pilatov's corner is headed clear. Taguchi picks up the loose ball. Tosh Pilatov crosses it in. It's gone all the way through. And Hirao wins the corner. And I think my final change is going to be Barbosa. In fact, it's not, because we haven't actually got a centre-back on the bench. So my final change isn't going to happen for a while, but is going to be Suzuki. And in fact, I'll do it now. Suzuki will go off and Azeki will come on. We're into the last 15 minutes. It's still 0-0. As we know, that's absolutely fine. And we should just be able to see this one through to a conclusion. But Tosh Pilatov comes forward and he's given it away. Kojima on the left-hand side. Kojima still going. Gets past his man. Shugoka. And the shot is in from Arimoto. And Kashima Antlers lead 1-0 on the night. But we lead 5-1 on aggregate. And we are going through to the Champions League semi-finals quite comfortably in the end. And that should confirm it, and indeed does. Full time, Kashima Antlers 1, Nagoya Grampus 0, 5-1 to Nagoya Grampus on aggregate. I'll be back to show you the J1 League table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode in just a moment. Okay, here is the J1 League table, and as you can see, we are in 4th place in that table with 4 wins and 1 defeat from our 5 matches played. We are 4 points adrift of league leaders Consadole Sapporo, but we do have a game in hand on them. So let's take a look now at when we're going to come back. And quite obviously, it is going to be for our AFC Champions League semi-final. We'll be away to Jeonbuk Hyundai in the first leg. I'll then play the next couple of games, one in the J-League Cup and one in the J-League off camera. and we'll come back for the second leg at home to Jeonbuk Hyundai. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.